so much of what being a witch is about following your intuition. And that is something that comes from a part of you that is connected to spirit or source, connected to the all encompassing web that links up everything and everyone. And that's incredibly powerful, and it's conscious and it's alive, and we work with it, and that's how we manifest, right? Not just witches, pretty much anyone, actually, yes, anyone can do it. It's just a matter of understanding that you are a powerful creator and that you're not what society tells you that you are. That's part of the fear around being a witch. We don't follow the rules, and I've said this before, we follow our intuition, we don't follow the rules, and that's why society is so afraid of us, because our society was built on rule following. We are told from a very young age, who we are in society, how we move, what to do, how to act. And that divorces us from our intuition. We don't even know what that means, right? Like, what even is that? When you become a witch, your intuition becomes your religion. It becomes how you move in the world. It becomes how you follow your own path. And oftentimes that's going to lead you to places that, from a perspective of what society expects of you, it's going to be completely opposite. And people are going to think you're weird. And people are going to think you're, dark. And people are going to think you're a goth. Or people are going to think you're just a misfit or an outcast. And I think witches have that reputation of being, the loner on the outskirts of society, because we don't really fit in super well with a society that tries to control us. And why should we? I mean, I don't want to be controlled. I don't want to control anyone else. I completely value free will. And I know that I know a lot of witches would agree with me on this. But at the same time, I don't want to be controlled either. I don't want somebody telling me what to do with my fucking life. It's my life, I don't see why that should be so controversial. But I think it's controversial because when you live in a society that runs on people getting stuffed into boxes, and all of a sudden you're like, I don't want to be in this box, you become sort of like a target for people who are making money off of and making money and staying in power based on people staying in their little boxes. So people are afraid when you're like, I don't want to be that way.